This question states that a listed company has recently operated a zero dividend policy, but the directors are considering changing this and paying out a dividend at the end of the current financial year. One of the non-executive directors has expressed concern that the change in policy might lead to some of the shareholders being dissatisfied. What is the primary concern of the non-executive director? And what this question is asking is, why does this non-executive director think that the shareholders might be dissatisfied? And if we look at the potential answers that we have here, first of all, dividend signalling. This isn't going to be the case because normally we'd associate dividend signalling. If you change your dividend policy and reduce it, it might give a bad impression to your shareholders that you might not be able to afford to make that dividend. And given the fact that we currently have a zero dividend policy, and therefore we're thinking of increasing it, this is unlikely to be the case. It's more likely that it's going to be the clientele effect, where our shareholders possibly don't want a dividend because they'd rather have that money reinvested back into the business for future gains, and therefore if we start paying dividends, they may be dissatisfied. It's definitely not the bird in the hand argument. The bird in the hand implies that shareholders would rather have that dividend because once they've got it, it can't be taken away from them, unlike an increase in share value where that share price could go down. And dividend manufacturing, this is about when shareholders don't get their dividend, they could sell off some of their shares to self-manufacture it. And therefore the correct answer here is B.